The British government issued the Balfour Declaration on November 2nd, 1917, which expressed support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, but did not grant Palestine to the Zionists. The British Mandate for Palestine gave Britain the responsibility of administering Palestine until it was ready for self-rule. While the latest ceasefire proposal from Egypt is being considered by interested parties, how many more men, women, and children must be killed to keep Netanyahu and his genocidal cabinet out of jail? Israel currently already occupies most of the Palestinian territory except for the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, which, according to the latest news available, have decimated the Gaza Strip and have proceeded to do the same in the West Bank. Before reaching the point of no return, the ceasefire initiative suggested by Egypt should be actioned in its entirety, otherwise, the possibility of Palestine's neighbors actively joining the conflict against Israeli aggression will be inevitable. In the absence of a reasonable solution, I recommend the immediate ceasefire in all territories designated as under Palestine government authority, overseen and actioned by the UN Security Council and UN peacekeeping forces. The cessation of all imposed Israeli restrictions on Palestinians in Palestinian governed territories. The UNSC and member countries to enforce the partition, boundaries marked, and borders respected. Removal of all USA and allied armed forces from the Mediterranean and countries in the Middle East. And by July 6, 2024, or before the Islamic New Year, all legal settlements in the Palestinian territories are to be evacuated under the oversight of the UN peacekeeping forces. The Israeli government to resettle its deported citizens within its own designated territory. Non-aggression pact to be entered into between Palestine and Israel governments with the recognition of the State of Israel and the State of Palestine as separate independent countries. Embassies are to be opened in each country's capital.